On to round number 2. First playoff meeting in 9 years between the Predators and Sharks. Third trip to the second round for Nashville. The 12th for San Jose. And we're underway as Roman Josi sends it down. And he whistled that just wide of the target. And it boomerangs back to center. Last call on this power play as Johansson comes back in. Great pass, shot, scores! Mike Fisher, power play goal. And it's a icebreaker for the Nashville Predators. Covering for Martin. Takes a return pass and winds and fires, and that's blocked. Remember, 24 shot blocks 2 nights ago. Josi with that one. Hurdle in front, scores! Tomas Hurdle, game tied. Donskoy ahead, just out of the reach of Ward. Shots 22-14. Here's Ward in. Joel Ward scores! Burns and Vlasic. A little more defensive presence here with a 2-1 lead. And just under 4.5 to go.
Smart coaching.
In front, scores! A redirect to Couture, 3-1. To the far side, Colin Wilson. In behind, it's knocked down by Neal. Knocked away by Burns. Martin after it, but Wilson finds it. Roman Josi shoots it. Loose in front, scores! And the Predators get one to get within one with 109 seconds left. To the bench, the extra attacker will join the fray. Fisher and Neal hold the zone, and now it's out. Couture empty nets. Logan Couture scores. Minute to go. Parked in front, Fisher. James Neal goes to the front. Weber, big blast. Knocked down by Wiggles. He's got an open net. Tommy Wiggles. 5-2 Sharks. Marlowe picks it up, played it in behind the net. Thornton to Couture and back. Burns point shot right on. Rebound, scores. Logan Couture. Josi will tee, fire, and miss the target. Colin Wilson again, into the middle, into the skates, and that shot scores! Matthias Ekholm's tied it. Justin Braun into the Nashville zone. Thornton moves up, looks across, great pass, and it's big stop, rebound, scores! Joe Pavelski! Shark tanks rocking. Thornton and Fisher to duel on the draw. And Thornton wins the faceoff. Braun fires it around. Josi unable to hold it in. Puck flipped out. And it's Joe Thornton, empty net. And that'll do it. Wilson, watched by Vlasic. Wilson, Johansson, in front of the net, Jones down, paddle stop, rebound doesn't get through. Dying seconds and the puck, is it in? Not sure if the whistle blew, the Predators signaling goal.
Well, the puck is
got a penalty.
The puck is definitely in the net. There was a delayed penalty on the play.
Remarkably, the Sharks have used the same 20 players in each game in these playoffs. There has been no changes for Peter DeBoer because of injury or because of wanting to get a different look. Here's Marlowe in front, scores! Patrick Marlowe! As Pecorine got caught, and Marlowe has the icebreaker in game 3.
Half board, the sideboard, they're just not getting any time.
Here's Neal across, and that pass behind Ekholm. Ekholm able to skate away from the traffic, and a bad intercept, scores! James Neal, game tied. Unable to take the pass was Josi. He'll backtrack with 20 seconds of 4-on-4 action. Here's Weber, shot scored! Shea Weber! And a pass across to Fisher, had to wait for it, but got it down. There's a shot, first of the period for the Predators. Fisher plays it to the back, behind the net, give and go. Ellis, rebound, scores! Colin Wilson! Yossi across, Weber who has scored to Forsberg. Philip Forsberg in deeper. Tracked there by Wingles. Back to Yossi. Returns to Forsberg. Shot! Scores! Zone early. San Jose surrendered just 2 first-period goals in these playoffs. There's Fisher putting it in the slot. Colin Wilson spins back to the point. Ekholm fires, scores! Fisher was close to it, and it's Colin Wilson on the doorstep. And Nashville will change, so no forecheck here for Paul Martin. He's got room. Up for Couture. 3 goals in the first 2 games. On to the right side. Burns scores! Brent Burns catching Rene off guard, and the game is tied. He forces Braun to turn it over. Puck played past Thornton and out to center. Back in comes Yossi with speed. Drops, Neal fires, rebound, scores! Mike Fisher! Nashville, a missed chance to clear. Dying seconds of the power play. Across for Martin. Vlasic again. Here's the one-time, not scored, scores! Power play was just ending, but the failed clear cost Nashville, and this game is tied.
And put Nashville shorthanded.
Starts with the draw. Burns fires, scores! Brent Burns let it fly, and a power play goal gives San Jose the lead. In front of the net, picked off by Fisher. Shot doesn't get through. There's a shot that goes wide. It'll be sent back to Ellis. He fires it out. Rebound, scores! James Neal! See if he can repay the favor. Yossi up off Wilson and in. Martin Jones, who's been stout, plays it into the corner. Braun lost it. Here's a chance. Ekholm, shot, rebound, scores! Mike Fisher! Ekholm back, look for Arvidsson, but Donskoi's there. Jonas Donskoi from the corner, trying to curl away from the checking of Arvidsson. Centers, front, and a shot, scores! Eat a little extra after the taxing 111 minutes, but not Couture. All he had was some water after. It was over, scores! A reply here, and it's Mike Fisher again. This line continues to get it done for the Predators. Had a chance, Thornton along the wall. Back to Burns again. That's sent wide. Up moves Vlasic. He'll fire it around. It reaches Thornton in front. Scores! Joe Pavelski! Vlasic across to the far side, and now it's intercepted by Colin Wilson. Flipping it toward the Shark line. Donskoi up with it. He sprints Couture. Logan Couture in. Scores! A cool 25.7% in the postseason. Looking to add to it here as Thornton won the draw. Has it down low. It'll be Marleau in front. Scores! Joe Pavelski! Hutton stopped that up and loose in front. Scores! Melker Karlsson caps a terrific night. in a support role. It's 5. Peter DeBoer likes the way he's playing and gives him the option of moving Marlowe into the top 6. Tierney back, Vlasic shooting, scores through the screen, and it beats Rene. And the Sharks strike first.
You mentioned Tierney. He's a key part on this goal.
Storm to weather, and I know Peter DeBoer talked about that this morning, that there was going to be some duress early, and they're going to have to show composure. Here's a loose puck in front. Shot in front. Rene down, and they score. And it's Chris Tierney again. But stealing at his hurdle, and he'll work it ahead. Check there just outside the line. Neal back in. James Neal unable to control, but following up, a chance, and it's backhanded in. Scores! Johansson will try and work it in front, and that's stopped by Jones. Johansson with such reach, he had a shooting area there, and a backhand scores! Johansson's tied it. They get a chance to set it up. Marlowe's in the slot. Pavelski behind the net, Thornton up top. Burns, Couture, shot, scores! Logan Couture, power play goal. Sharks have the lead.
And on the play, Pekka Rinne was down on the ice.
Boy, he can still fly, can't he? 36 years of age.
Blew by both of those defenders.
Here's Potato in. He gets upended. Pass across, Neal in front, scores! Game tied again! Colin Wilson! Getting to the red line and playing it deep. Rene sweeps it around. Salamaki on this near side. He'll flip it through center. Bouncing puck and onto it. Arvidsson scores! Ricochet to the far side, held in by Couture. Thornton into the slot. Pass back for Couture, who holds the zone, and now Burns. Thornton looks down low, in front, Pavelski scores! Tick, tack, goal! Trying to get it back towards the net. And it's chipped out by Carlson. And now a chance. Here's a break. And it's in! Scores! Joel Ward! From the face-off, Nashville plays it out to center. And here's a loose puck. It's Couture! Scores! Nashville on a 2-on-2. No shorthanded goals in this series. And here's the steal. Weber's caught. It's a 4-on-1. Back the other way. Shot and stop. Rebound, scores. Jumbo Joe, and it's 4-0. Change the momentum. Fisher, Neal, Wilson with Yossi and Weber, but it's a 2-on-1. Patrick Marleau back from Couture, scores! First Thornton, now Marleau, and isn't that fitting for San Jose on this night? It's on to St. Louis for the San Jose Sharks.